Today's Toy Spot, we are having a look at the Bowslinger original elastic band gun. Rubber bands are included. It flings loom bands up to 20 feet. Of course, not recommended for ages 0 to 3. It kind of goes without saying. These are rubber band guns. You don't want to be giving them to small children. It is recommended for ages 8 and up. You can go to www.wemake.in. It says indicated that they're the 8-bit. I'm not really sure why they're specifically called the 8-bits. Probably just because there is a more retro look to them. On the back, though, WeMakin LLC, developed in North Carolina, USA. It says, warnings, do not aim or shoot at people, animals, or valuables. Do not take to school, which, let me reiterate that, do not take to school. Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, start. That is an awesome nod in there. To load, loop band from hook to wheel. Rotate wheel backwards until it clicks. This is also the original Bowslinger. I got myself 2 colors. I got myself a red and a purple. I figured to show you guys the different colors that they come in. What I am going to do is take a break. I'm going to get this opened up, and when we come back, we're going to get a better look at the original Bowslinger rubber band gun. Don't go anywhere, guys. Stay tuned. So, getting a look at the Bowslinger. It's a pretty comfortable little gun. It does have an internal spring. So as you can see, the trigger springs, recoils back. It is enclosed, the gun, and there's the purple and there's the red. Bowslinger on the side there with WeMakin it. You also get yourself 15 of these little loop bands. So you got yourself lots of ammo between the two. Spot's set for 30 rounds. Look at that, I did that all by myself. 30 individual rubber bands. To load it, first of all, let me just bring your attention to it. When you pull the trigger, you can see that it flicks, or at least this section right here flicks, and it would rotate and pull back the wheel here. So when you load it, you're going to take your elastic band, and hook it over the trigger, or I guess the little trigger scope there, and you put it onto the wheel. Now you can really theoretically fire the gun as such, or you want to make sure it's clicked. And from clicking perspective, you can just trigger it again, and you'll see that the trigger is a little tighter now. When you fire it, it fires it at quite a considerable distance. Once again, to reload it, take the elastic band, let's take a clear one for example, and wrap it, put it over that wheel, and again, firing immediately will fire off that elastic band. I've been trying this as well, and it goes quite a considerable distance. Not really sure the need to rotate the wheel back for it to click, but I guess it's so the first shot, the first trigger that you fire, doesn't actually release it. It's the second time around that fires off the elastic band. They're relatively light guns too. They're not super heavy. There's the purple one there. Kind of looks more like something the Joker would be holding. Once again, we just load it, pull it back, and you're going to rest it on top of the click, or one of the top of the points of the little star trigger there. And again, you can rotate it back for it to click into place, and you can fire it off like so. The first trigger won't. The second trigger will fire it off. You can't see it right now, but Spot's got all these elastic bands right here, right? All these elastic bands all over the floor. I'm gonna have to make sure I pick it up before the cats get to it. Once again, putting it onto the spoke. I guess that would be the easiest way to describe it. It's more like a spoke. Again, wind it back to click it into place, and you're good to fire it again. Ready? There we go. Let me reiterate this too. Even though these are fun toys, don't be shooting this at the dog. Don't be shooting it at the neighbor's kid. You know how well that goes. But as it goes for like little fun things that you can play around the house, I think is probably the safest bet. You can play with them outside too, but you know, you probably will not have easiest of time finding the elastic bands. You're playing with them outside, still make sure you're not pointing it at kids' faces, dogs, cats. Don't be shooting it at the owl, or let me tell you, my friend, you're going to be sleeping. That owl's going to get revenge. He's going to hoot all night, and you're going to be like, oh, that stupid owl. Oh, I was such a fool to use this. Today's Toy Spot, we're having a look at the original Bowslinger rubber band gun. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more Toy Spots heading your way. Let's put another one in there. Spot's going to have more Toy Spots heading your way. Thanks for watching, as you always do. I'll see you guys next time.